Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel Mathematic Girl Swati 3226. I'm here again, and today's topic that I have chosen is algebraic identities. So this topic is from grade 9, and my coming videos are also going to be, from grade 9, 10th, 11th, and 12th, topic wise. Okay, so today's topic is algebraic identities. The motive of this whole video is just to make you aware of certain questions which I am going to explain here. So you can see that this is, like a problem solving video where we are going to discuss some questions, and the topic is algebraic identities. So the first question here is 4x square minus y square upon 9, and we have to factorize this. So there are a lot of formulas in the algebraic identities. While doing all the questions, I'm going to explain how to, solve the questions using which formula, right? So the formulas I'll be discussing along with the solution. So here the question is 4x square. We can write down 4x square as 2x whole square, right? We can write down like this. We can write down y square upon 9 as y upon 3 whole square, right? After this, here I'm going to use one algebraic identity, which is a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? Formula a minus b times a plus b, right? Using this formula, this will become 2x minus y by 3 times 2x plus y by 3. Okay, and this is the answer. This is the factorization, and we are done. That's it. Next question. Basic questions I'm taking because, like I want you to understand all the basic things first, and then we can go to the advanced level as well. So the next one is we have to evaluate 105 times 106 using algebraic identity. You cannot multiply this directly. The question is evaluate 105 times 106 without actual multiplication. So the questions can come like this as well, right? So here there is a very famous trigonometric identity which I'm going to use. Like most of the students, they are not aware of this particular identity. Otherwise, they are aware of a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b into a minus b. But this one is a bit different. So let's go ahead. We can write down 105 as 100 plus 5. And we can write down 106 as 100 plus 6. Now, this is actually in the form of x plus a into x plus b, where x is 100, a is 5, and b is 6. Now, the formula for this is x squared plus, this is the formula that you have to remember, x squared plus a plus b times x plus a into b. This is the formula. So using this formula, it will become x squared, that means 100 squared, plus a plus b, that means 5 plus 6, times x, that means times 100, plus a into b, that means 5 times 6. If you ever feel like that you are not able to, write down all these things very quickly, or you're having doubt in this, you're having difficulty in this, the only solution is start doing it. Practice, okay? Keep writing. You may feel uncomfortable, you may feel like that you are not getting it, but eventually you'll get it. So the only option is not to give up and keep doing, and then you will see that you will be very comfortable in writing all those like formula stuff, and then you'll be faster as well. Okay, so what is 100 square? If you're thinking 100 square is 200, you're wrong. Okay, please don't do that. Why am I like saying all these things? Because I have seen students answering 100 square is 200. 100 square does not mean 2 into 100. 100 square means 100 times 100. The same number is getting multiplied 2 times. So it will become 1000 plus. This will become 5 times 6, 30, and 30 times 100 will become 3000, and plus 5 times 6, 30. Of course, if you add this, or if you know how to add it, it will become 11,130, and that's the answer. We are done. Next question I'm taking, which is evaluate x minus y by 2 plus z by 3 whole square. So just by looking at this, one can understand which formula we are going to use here. We are going to use the formula of a plus b plus c whole square. What is the formula of a plus b plus c whole square? It is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. This is the formula. Using this formula, you have to do it very carefully. It will become x square. Because in the formula, we do not have a minus sign. So that is why you can consider this question as like, x plus minus y by 2. Okay, so that second term is with the minus sign because of the formula. Okay, so I'm just using the formula x square plus b square. What is b square? Minus y by 2. If I write down here that a is x, if you are not comfortable, write down like this. B is minus y by 2 and c is z by 3. Now put this into the formula. So a square plus b square, that is minus y by 2 whole square, plus c square, that means z by 3 whole square, plus, I'm writing here, plus twice of ab, that means 2 into x into minus y by 2. And then plus 2bc, that means 2 into b is minus y by 2 and into c, that is z by 3, plus 2ca, that means 2 into z by 3 into x. Now we can write on this as x square plus minus into minus will become plus. So this whole term will be in the positive only, and this will become y square upon not 2 but 4, because that is also getting squared, plus z square upon 9. Here, plus into minus will become minus, 2 will get cancelled, so it will become xy. Here, 2 and 2 will get cancelled, plus minus will become minus, so it will become zy upon 3. And then here it will become plus 2xz upon 3. Because it cannot be simplified further, that is why this is the final answer. If you want, you can also write down this as x square plus 1 upon 4y square. This is also one way, but this is completely fine. 1 by 9z square minus xy minus yz, maybe alphabetically, like using the alphabetical order, minus yz by 3 plus 2xz by 3. And that's the answer. And we're done. Let's go to the next question, question number 4. And that is, evaluate 104 to the power 3. So first, of course, we can write on 104 as 100 plus 4. If I see 104, all I can think about is 100 plus 4. Then nothing else I can think of. And then 3. Here we are going to use the formula of a plus b whole cube. What is the formula of a plus b whole cube? The formula of a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab times a plus b. All these formulas you should be aware of, okay? If you want me to make a separate video on just the formulas, please let me know in the comment section. I'll make a separate video for that. All right, so using this formula, it will become 100 cube plus b cube, that means 4 cube, plus 3ab, that means 3 into 100 into 4. This is 3ab, and in bracket a plus b, that means 100 plus 4. If you simplify this, 100 cube, that means 100 times 100 times 100, which means 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, plus 4 cube, that is 64, plus this will become 1200, and this is times 104. So this will become, what is this? 1, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Okay, so 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is Indian place value system. If you want to use the international place value system, it is ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. Because 1 million is 10 lakhs. Okay, plus 64 plus. If you multiply this, it is 104. If you multiply with the 12, it will become 1,248 and then double 0. If you add this, the answer will come 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 6, 4. I hope there is no problem in the addition. So that is why I'm not showing the addition part and I'm directly writing the answer just to save the time. All right, now we can go to the next question. The next question is we have to factorize. This is question number 5. So we have to factorize 25x squared plus 4y squared plus 9z squared minus 20xy minus 12yz plus 30zx. We have to factorize this using suitable identity. And actually, this is very simple, okay? Because, with this long, like I can say long expression, clearly it is, that formula which we have already used in our question. First, we can write down 25x square as 5x whole square. We can write down 4y square as 2y whole square. As a good student, as a good math student, you should, like quickly understand here that, by looking at 25, 4, and 9, it is nothing but 5 square, 2 square, and 3 square. You have to think of this, okay? There is no other way, any special way to make you understand that how did I think about it. You can just, automatically it will come in your mind that this is this only. And then this will become 3z whole square. Here I'm keeping everything in positive, right? But, try to understand here one thing, that here we have minus sign, right? So according to the formula, it will be 2 times AB, right? See, which formula am I using? I'm using the formula of A plus B plus C whole square. So I'm getting the right hand part here, A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. Right? So here I'm not writing any plus minus right now. Let us understand. So 2 into A is 5x, into B, which is 2y. Here we are getting a minus sign. That means out of this and this, one term is negative, right? We'll check which term. Here also plus 2 into B into C, that means 2y into 3z. Again, here also we are getting minus, that means one term is negative. Plus the last term is positive. So 2 into C, that means 3z into 5x, right? This is positive. That means both z and x are positive. That means automatically y is negative, right? So you can write down the negative sign with the 2y. So this is the main term which is negative, and because of this we are getting a negative sign. So automatically here you have to write down the minus sign because your that term is negative. So it will become minus 2y whole square. Now this is in the formula of this. So if you see that we have the RHS side, so that is nothing but equal to the LHS, which is A, that means 5x, plus B, which is minus 2y, and plus C, which is 3z whole square. We can rewrite this. We can simplify this further. It will become 5x plus into minus is minus 2y plus 3z whole squared. And that's the answer. We had to factorize this and we have got the answer. All right, now we can go to the next question, question number 6. So question number 6 is x cube upon 8 minus 64 minus 3x squared plus 24x. We have to factorize this again using the using an identity, right? Clearly, I can like we can see here that we have the term cube now, right? So I can write on x upon 2 whole cube. I can write on 64 as 4 whole cube. I can write down here minus 3x square plus 24x. I can take 3x common. So in bracket, because minus sign is outside, this is x. And this will become minus because we have a minus sign outside. And this is 8, right? Now, we can just write on this as x upon 2 whole cube. You can see that this is actually a formula of a cube minus b cube, which is, I'm so sorry, a minus b whole cube. So a minus b whole cube, we have a formula a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. This is the formula, right? So I'll just check. A cube is this, minus B cube is this, minus 3 into A into B. So 3 into, I can write down here, A into B. That means A is, of course, x by 2, and B is here 4. And I'm just going to do something with the inside part here so that you can understand that why is it actually equal to 3x. So inside the bracket, we have A, that means x by 2, okay, minus B, which is 4. Now you may ask here that how is it connected with the previous step, right? Forget about this part. Just focus on writing this formula here. Okay, that is what I focused on. But now if you simplify this particular part, you will get nothing but this only. If you want, I can show you quickly. This part is 3 into x by 2 into 4 into x by 2, right? So that will become nothing but 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 and 4 will get cancelled, and 3x squared. See, we have the 3x squared. And then this multiplied by this will become 24x, because 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 1. We are getting it, right? So this is how you can understand. I just put this into the formula. Now this is in the formula of a minus b whole cube, so it will become x by 2 minus 4 whole cube. And that's the answer. Done. All right, so we are done with this question. And now we can go to question number 7. Question number 7, we have to simplify. X plus y whole cube minus x minus y whole cube minus 6y into x plus y into x minus y. The question is simplify this. Okay. So to simplify this, here we can, of course, use the formula of a cube, a plus b whole cube, and a minus b whole cube. So yeah, we have to simplify this. We can just simplify. So what is a plus b whole cube? We know a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. So this will become x cube plus y cube plus 3ab, that means 3xy, into a plus b, that means x plus y. Here minus sign is there. Okay, so let's put everything in a bracket. A cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Minus, if you simplify this part, it will become minus 6y. And this part is x plus y into x minus y, which is nothing but x square minus y square, because that is in the formula of a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. So this will become x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. This, if you remove the bracket, it will become x cube plus y cube plus, I mean, this is minus 3x square y, but this will become plus if you remove the bracket. So plus 3x square y. And then this is minus into minus plus, but if you remove the bracket, it will become minus 3xy square minus 6x square y and minus minus plus 6y cube. Okay, interesting. We have got an interesting answer here. Now, clearly here, what is getting cancelled? X cube will get cancelled. 3xy square minus 3xy square will get cancelled. So what are we getting? We are getting here y cube. Yeah, y cube plus 3x square y plus 3x square will become 6x square y. So this part is done. This part is done. We have y cube plus y cube. This part also 2y cube, right? And then we have minus 6. Oh, very nice. We're getting a very nice answer. Plus 6y cube. So clearly this and this will become 0. And therefore, the answer that we're getting is 8y cube. That's the answer. We simplified it. So which two formulas have I used here? I have used two formulas. Formulas of a plus b whole cube, which is, I'm writing all the formulas also on the side. If you want, you can just write down the formulas. It's a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. And a minus b whole cube, the formula will be same formula with the negative sign. A cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. That's the formula. So we are done with question number 7. We are going to question number 8 now. The next question, I'm going to take 10 questions in every video that I'm going to make from now onwards. 10 questions from each topic. Whatever questions I feel like, they are important, I am just choosing those questions for all of you. So the next question is a bit different, and it is given if x squared plus 1 by x squared is equal to 7 given, then we have to find, using this particular given information, we have to find out the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube. This is what we have to do. Here, this is, like bit different if I explain you. For example, if you feel like let's directly find out the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube. You'll not get it. And that is why there is a way to do this. You can just start your answer with the given information, which is x squared plus 1 by x squared equals 7. Now here I'm going to do something. Here I'm going to add 2 on both the sides. I'm so sorry, add 2 on both the sides. Now, if we add 2 on both the sides here, we are going to get one formula. You will see which formula. So x squared plus 1 by x squared plus 2 equals 7 plus 2. Now, is it okay if I multiply and divide the same thing? We know that multiplication and like if you're multiplying by something and divide by the same thing, then it is having no effect, right? So it will remain unaffected, you can say. So this is nothing but this is the formula of a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, right? So that is why using that formula, it will actually become x plus 1 by x whole square equals 9, right? Now here, in the question, it is given that we have to take the positive value of x, okay? So if we have to take the positive value of x, x plus 1 by x value will become square root of 9. Of course, square will become square root. So what is x plus 1 by x? Otherwise, it will become plus minus 3, but because we have to take the positive value, it will be 3. Now, we know the formula of a plus b whole cube. Okay, so I'm writing here, of course, x plus 1 by x. We have to remember, find out x cube plus 1 upon x cube, right? So I'm just writing here x plus a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab, that means 3 into x into 1 by x, into a plus b, that means x plus 1 by x. Now we already know what is x plus 1 by x. What is x plus 1 by x? 3. So that means this will become 3 cube. This is something we have to find out, the value of x plus 1 by x cube. This will become 3 only. So 3 into x plus 1 by x is 3. So 3. And this is 327 minus this 9 will come to this side. So minus 9. And we are done. That's the answer. We were supposed to find out the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube, and we got the answer 18. And that's it. I hope you have understood this very properly. There are varieties of questions like this where you have to find out the value of something by using the given information. So here, this is how you can do this one. This was 8th question. We are going to the 10th question. Ninth question. So in the 9th question, it is given if a plus b plus c is 9, ab plus bc plus ca equals 40. Find, this is actually very easy. Find a squared plus b squared plus c squared. Okay. We can start with the given information. What is given to us? A plus b plus c is equal to 9. We have to find out the a square plus b square plus c square, right? So I can think about squaring both sides. So if I do squaring on both the sides, it will become a plus b plus c whole square equals 9 square. So using the formula, we know the formula for this already. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca equals 81. Here we have given, we have to find out this one, right? This part is given 40. So we can easily find out this. We can write down a square plus b square plus c square plus 2. If I take common, we are left with ab plus bc plus ca equals 81. And this will become a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus ca we are given 40. So 2 times 40 equals 81. So this will be a square plus b square plus c square plus 80 equals 81. So therefore, what is the value of a square plus b square plus c square? It is 81 minus 80, which is 1. So a square plus b square plus c square equals 1. And this is our answer. We are done. This was our 9th question. I'm taking the 10th question and we'll be done. So the 10th question is, we have to find out the product of 3x minus 5y minus 4 times 9x square plus 25y square plus 15xy plus 12x minus 20y plus 16. Very complicated question. Looks like very complicated. Let us understand how to solve this. Okay. So to solve this, here we are going to simply write down 3x. I'm writing as it is. I'm writing minus 5y as plus sign and then minus 5y. Just like, the same thing, but I'm writing the plus sign outside. And I'm writing the minus 4 also as plus and then minus 4. Okay. Let us put that into a bracket. Now, can I write down 9x square as 3x whole square? I'm writing 25y square as 5y square, but I'm going to put the minus sign here. Okay, just a connection. You will understand this. I'm going to take the 416 first. Okay, so there is just one thing they did. They wrote the 16 at the end. So that we can write down plus 4 square. I'm going to write down minus 4 square. Okay. Now, this is a square plus b square plus c square. So plus 2 into a, that means 3x, into b, that means minus 5y, plus 2bc, that means 2 times minus 5y into minus 4. And that is why you can see that we have this term, which is 2 times 5, 10, and 10 times 4, 40. 10, yes, but we are getting here minus 20y. Okay, I got it. So here actually we're not supposed to write down the twice of, because this is not going to be that formula. You will understand which formula we are going to use. This is a different formula. So this is going to be, of course, 3x times minus into minus 5y. Okay, I'm going to put here as well negative sign. You will understand everything. Why am I changing all these signs? Okay, and then here as well, negative sign. And twice I'm going to remove. So we just need like minus a into b, minus b into c, and then minus c into a, which is minus 5, minus 4 into 3x. That's it. Now, this is actually a formula. There is a formula of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. So for this, we have a formula which is called a plus b plus c times a square plus, this is a formula. So, forget about this, whatever I did here. Focus on this formula now. A cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. This has a formula which is called a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus BC minus CA. Now, if you notice, we have the RHS part written here. Let us understand. A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. A square, B square, B square, C square, minus AB, minus AB, which is, giving you plus 15xy. Minus BC, so minus B into C. 5y into minus 4, of course, it is giving you plus 20y, and minus is here. And then minus C into it, right? So this whole thing has nothing but your RHS part. So you can write down 3x plus minus 5y, right? 3x cube, I mean to say, because if we have a cube, and minus 5y cube plus minus 4 cube minus 3 into a is 3x, b is minus 5y, and C is minus 4. We have to just calculate this. This will become 27x cube. This was a very little different question, but yeah, minus cube. So it will be minus sign, minus into plus is minus 125y cube. This will become minus 64. And this, if you multiply, it will become minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 5, 45, 45 into 4 will be 180xy. A bit complicated, but yes, I hope you have understood this. And here we have used a very different formula, which is, like again, very uncommon. Mostly we don't use this formula, but you can write down this formula. A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC is nothing but A plus B plus C into A square plus B square plus C square minus AB in minus BC minus C. And that's the end. So that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my videos, liking all the contents, liking all my videos. And yeah, thank you. I'll be meeting you super soon in my next video. Thank you and bye.